Hi, I am the Box Office Wizard, bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. Hey, this is for this coming weekend. I'm going to give you predictions on the movies coming out. For today's show, going to review 3 new movies real quick, and also give you predictions on those, as well as some holdovers, and some movie news on 50 Shades Darker. First movie coming out to talk about is another Bridget Jones' Diary book. Stars of Renee Zellweger again, and this time around, she's actually pregnant. The thing is, though, the catch to the movie is she's been a little bit naughty. Not exactly sure who the father is. There's a 50-50 chance on a couple guys. So that's what the movie's about. And, loyal fans will definitely go see this. Those that are probably new to it will probably wait. However, though, this movie will have a good weekend. Reviews have been decent. The movie's playing at 2 hours and 2 minutes in 2,900 theaters. My prediction for this movie will be $14.3 million for this coming weekend. Next is the movie Snowden. This is stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Shailene Woodley, Zachary Quinto, and is actually directed by Oliver Stone. I haven't heard his name in quite a while, so he's probably done something out there. I just haven't come across him in quite a while. So this movie's about Edward Snowden, who leaked illegal files. Secrets and so forth to the press, and classified documents and so forth. So that's what this movie's about. It's his story. So it's a little bit over 2 hours at 2 hours and 14 minutes. It is a nationwide release at 2,500 theaters. My prediction for this movie is not going to do very well, only at $6.4 million. Next big release is the Blair Witch. This is actually the third in the trilogy. Never really heard many of the people in here. It stars James McCune, Callie Hernandez. She's actually going to be in the new Alien movie coming out next year. Corbin Reed and Brandon Scott. What this movie is about is James comes across a video that could show his sister in it, who had went to look for the Blair Witch and obviously never came back. And so he sets up with friends. They want to go find her, see if she's still actually alive or not. So they were able to actually find a couple of locals to take them out to the area because of the woods. There's so much out there. And lo and behold, as they start camping, things start happening. And that's where the story goes from there. And from that point on, does the legend become real for them or not? So this movie looks awesome. I think it's going to do very well this weekend. It's been 16 years, believe it or not, since the last Blair Witch movie came out. And that was really surprising me. I thought they were mid-2000s when the second one did come out. So 3,100 theaters, only at an hour and a half. I am making a prediction that this will be the #1 movie and will beat Sully out. My prediction is $23.7 million. I'd actually go a little bit higher, but we still have a couple other horror thriller movies out on that'll make the top 10 this week. So that's where I'm going to put that at. Now, with that said, I actually did take a peek right before I came down to see what the Thursday night previews did. And Blair Witch had a so-so start, so it's going to be hard to say. Box Office Wizard's going to still stick with this number, and we'll just have to wait and see come Monday where it does finish. Holdovers, Sully, I believe will come in at #2 this weekend. My prediction for it is $22.1 million. When the Bow Breaks will have a huge drop compared to its debut. Still will have a decent weekend at $6.1 million. Next is Don't Breathe, having a great run at $4.1 million this coming weekend. Suicide Squad starting to wind down. I'm going to put it in a prediction of $3.1 million. Another movie coming out this weekend I'm not doing a review on because there's really not much to say is a documentary about the music group called Hillsong. And my prediction on it is $2.2 million for this coming weekend. I think it's playing in about 800 theaters if I remember right. Next will be Pete's Dragon at $1.8 million. And then the last movie I'll make a prediction on is The Wildlife at $1.7 million. Hey, some movie news on 50 Shades Darker, which is the second movie in this series. It actually had a trailer released earlier in the week, and within 24 hours it had 114 million views worldwide. What was interesting about this number was only about a third of that number was actually from North America, so it's getting a lot of international exposure. Obviously, the first movie did very well when it debuted. After that, though, there was a lot of I felt like a lot of negative press on it and so forth. and I didn't actually see it, so I don't know how good or bad it was. Don't really much care about it, but overall, kind of surprising to see that the second one is has this much steam on it based on what the feel was it after the other one had finished up. So it's good news for it. We'll just have to wait and see once it does finally come out. So hey, get your predictions in now. Leave those in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and I will be back on Monday giving you predictions that you can count on that are better than the weatherman. Take care.